What up, family? Listen, fam. Man, look here. I don't know about you, but I'm getting. Here we go again. Year after year, month after month. Now, this lunatic, and he comes from my side of town, and he goes on the north side of town, and this guy murders 3 black people. But this guy was trying to get in AEWC, Edwards Waters College, and they wouldn't let him in. And good thing I don't think the students was there. He could have killed a lot of more black young college students. And they're on the news now. Martin Luther King III and his sister, and they trying to, calm the waters down in this country. Why we always got to calm the waters down? We need more of our white brothers and sisters out there to do the same. Even, matter of fact, to do more. Because it's when it's racially motivated crimes like this against black people, and it usually comes from, let's keep it real, a white person. And I have white friends. Man, I love my block. We get along down our block. So, man, when I say, I told y'all this before, we have a multiracial street. We have Chinese people, Korean, whites, blacks, Latinos. Listen to me. It was destined that we move over on this block. That's why I've been here for over a decade. It's like, man, we have been blessed. And then there's the rest of America. But if y'all could see how our block operates and how people get along down this road, I'm pretty sure we have disagreements politically about a lot of things. But I tell you, fam, just killing us. Listen, we're not scared. We're not a scared people. I mean, back in the days, they marched and they cut the funding. They cut money off out of the white man's pocket, by just stopping the bus system. They just boycotted a lot of stuff, and it worked. Nowadays, we can't even get together and come together as a people and even try stuff like that. Maybe it would work too. Hit their pockets, because you definitely want to go violence after violence, because violence now you can control your own backyard. I will do that. We're not. These black people nowadays are not afraid to fight or to get, violent with somebody, especially of another race, but anyone. We so focused on tearing each other down. It makes it easy for people. Excuse me, fam. It makes it easy for people to target us. And I'm tired of it, fam. I know you tired of it, man. It hits my city now. I'm used to reading about it in the papers and across, or even further down south, up north, wherever, West Coast. It's all over. It don't matter if it hadn't hit your neighborhood yet. It's coming because how things are going. Man, we got to. Man, this ain't working. This is not working, and I'm not afraid to defend my house in my own backyard. I'm talking about what my children's bringing in more grandchildren and great grands and so forth. I'm afraid for them coming into this evil. This is crazy, man. You hate black people when in fact you have all the power in this country, but you hate black people. Yeah. So is it because you see anointing on us? Is it because you see that maybe our ancestors got broken by your ancestors and we move with a different purpose, or do we look weak? What is it? Like, you like to use the word cattle. Do we like cattle? Or with sheep? Y'all, some I'm talking about racist people like to use the word, you guys are nothing but sheep. Sheep. Yeah, but we follow a shepherd, and his name is Jesus. I'd advise you to try the same. This ain't the way to get rid of us because you know why? Because we his people too. We were, I ain't got to get in all in the Bible and stuff like this. If you do read the Bible, even the devil has read the Bible. The devil knows the Bible. But I believe the first black person was born in Africa. He made all men in his image. Not some, not half, all men. And it started from the continent of Africa. Y'all better understand this is not a black person's country. This is not a white person's country. This is not a Latino person's country. This is all our country. And we better start loving on you. Okay, so a lot of people like to say that they're Christian, or we love all people, pro-life and stuff like that. That's great. But what's your action showing people? What is your actions doing? Yeah, you want the baby to be born. Once the baby be born, then you create laws that hurt the baby. What if the baby parents work a 9 to 5 or don't have a job? What you say, well, that's up to the father. I'm not going to take care of another man's family. No one asks you to. But the morally right thing to do is love that child that was born. How do you love that child? You have to help feed that child, don't you? So our tax money goes to help feed that child who's on welfare, Medicaid, food stamps. Yeah, that's love. Love is an action, not just because you saying it. And then you build laws. We don't think we stupid. We know what redlining and all that means. We know we're not stupid. It's to help a certain party win. Because nobody, you say, oh, I know we're not a popular party. It's not about your popular. You operate with no heart. You operate with no empathy or feeling behind your decisions, only when it benefits you and people who agree with you. God is love. He loves all and he knows all. So I'm going to follow him. That's what I'm going to. And his son, who did not sin one time in his 33 years of existence here on earth, he did not sin not once. I'm going to follow him. And the only way to God is through Jesus, right? Okay, we us Christians out there, that's the only way, right? But you running around here in time Christian to the flag. No, has nothing to do with that. No, I'm a Christ believer. I believe in he died for my sins. He died for me so that I could live. That's what I believe to the day I get called home. But I expect to live my life forever with them. That's right. All this evil going on around here, man. You going in targeting black people, man. I'm getting sick and tired of that foolishness, man. It's foolishness. You hate somebody because they're black. You got a problem with the way we move, how we act, how loud we could be. Oh, wow, you're so obnoxious. When we see it, we see a lot as black people. We do. Not that you don't, but we see a lot. We see when somebody says, oh, y'all always yelling racism. No, it's because what we endure. We can see what's going on in jobs. Promotion passed over us, and you would ask us to train the guy you just hired off the street to get in the position you should have gave. I'm going to use me. If you gave me the position that I've been there for all these years, but you bring somebody on the street, on the outside, bring them in and ask me to train them, or you could leave. That's pretty much what they tell us. If you don't want to, because who wants to train the guy that's just come in and take their position that they should have been given from the first place? I'm sweating, fam. Just got out the shower. The body temperature still be up. It's crazy, man. But you sit around here, going and talking and killing people that ain't done nothing to you, man. What's that says about you? You're weak. That's the cowardice. You're the coward. You can't do nothing without a gun. And they trying to start a race war. Man. Look, man, we ain't taking the bait. It ain't even about the we're not taking the bait. As much as we want to fight you back, as much as we want to do some stuff, some damage, it ain't in most of us. Believe it or not, it's not. And you guys use other people like Candace Owens and people like that to try to speak for black people. No, not somebody you done handpicked and groomed. No, we don't operate like that. Yes, black people have different, man, we so different in a lot of ways. Black people, y'all just don't know we're not the same. A lot of us are not the same. Not a lot of y'all not the same, but y'all will stay together. And I'm talking about all races out there. Chinese, white people, Latinos, y'all will come together when something happened to one of your people or something. You guys wrap around. Even if they did wrong, you'll get behind them and get us. We'll be the first one to criticize when you did something wrong. When one of us did something wrong, you own it. Attack dogs coming. It'd be mostly from our own people. So don't think we're gonna go join you. We'll join you into criticizing our black brothers and sisters and to crucify him. We won't join them to go help him and to rally behind him. Only if they seem rich or could do something for them. Y'all, we got to come together. We got to do better than this here, fam. And you've been doing this for year after year after year, saying the same old thing. Come together. Y'all say, we all must get together. Both sides. True. But our white brothers and sisters got to do more. That's just that. That's just it. That's the bottom line. You got to do more. I'm not talking about the ones who are already doing. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the ones who don't never do nothing. That's who I'm talking about. The ones who don't never say nothing, don't ever do anything, or speak out or say something. And back, that's not right. Especially if you say you're Christian, you're a Christ follower. Speak out. That's not right. You quick to say, okay, well, it's not right to have an abortion. It's not right. Okay, fine. That was just a thought. It's not right to have it. But when the baby born, you make laws that if that baby, if the mother and the father work hard and get it, they do work hard. We don't get paid enough. Most of us don't get paid enough. Oh, well, we have to work 2 or 3 jobs. We do work 2 and 3 jobs. Still ain't enough. The rent and mortgages is all up. Lights and water bill all up. You living comfortable. While a lot of them are struggling, run the sports, entertainment, or just be naturally smart. Well, college want to bring them on in tuition free. We see everything. We see what's going on. You may not think the system is rigged against us, but we know it is. It was designed way back then to set up for white men, not us. We only struggle on the grind every day. All we want, that's all we been wanting for years, the same old thing, year after year, equality. We don't want nothing else from you. I want to be treated just like a man, just like you. That's it. I make my own bed and I lie in it. That's it. I can live with that. I just want to be treated equally. You are not better than me. I am not better than you. But I tell you one thing. I'm going to tell you this. All this killing us, coming in our neighborhood, just killing us, casing the joints all week. That mess got to stop. It's going to have to stop. Because I'm not going to speak for every black person. But these guys, they're tired and they're ready. And that's all you want. I'm talking about the ones that want race wars. I ain't talking about all white people. Half of them, even a little over half, over 50% are good people. Black people too. It's a little over 50% are good people. The other ones, it is what it is. You have the good and the bad. So even if you want to come to bed, but majority of the power and the majority of the good jobs, all the CEOs, all of y'all to do all the hiring and the y'all got the power, and y'all want a lot of y'all, not all y'all, want more of it. Then, at the end of the day, you claim to be a Christian. Okay, all right. You're a Christian or you're a Christ follower? Christ believer, follower, the same thing. I'm a Christ believer. That's it. I'm not gonna use the word Christianity. I studied the Christian faith? Of course. Anything is Christ like. If the last name ain't Christ, I don't want it. Get y'all mess together, man. Get it together, man. We ain't playing. Y'all ain't playing. It's crazy. Yes, it's good to have thoughts and prayers. It's good to have because I know the power of prayer is real. OMG. Yes, it is. But you ain't just keep coming around just killing us, man. In honor of the American and the white Christianity and all. Man, go somewhere with that. God made each and every one of us in his image, not yours. In your mouth.